About that time. I already know what time it is. It's Max. It's Joe DeFranco time. How much kerosene is in here?
No, it's a lot of citrulline and
Right. I might mix it. I'll do half and half. Then that way I don't get it.
That way I can't really tell if it works or not. Sodium loading and you. Now, so
This is your break on sodium.
I'm at the end of my strength block. I've done like an 8-ish week strength block. Basically just since quarantine ended, I started lifting heavy again. But I've had some kind of progression to it. I'm down to a 1 rep max bench today. The goal is 405, which is a pretty massive PR if I can hit it. But Troy and I thought this would be a cool opportunity to really wreck our bodies beforehand. So with that being said, I read an article years ago on T-Nation called 6 Dirty Tricks. It was 6 different strength coaches going over just dirty tricks that they had used to enhance performance for athletes.
Dirty, disgusting. I
Joe
cannot
DeFranco-
get the scooper back in the.
You gotta go stem first, man.
And like.
So Joe DeFranco, who trains a lot of the combine guys, J.J. Watt, Brian Cushing, lots of like the monsters from the combine over the years. He put out a pre-combine day sodium loading diet. Sodium loading is not like super groundbreaking. There's a lot of people that are proponents of it. Stan Efferding's a big one if you've ever researched his vertical diet. Sodium and athletic performance have a lot of parallels, a lot of tie-ins. Sodium helps with intercellular water retention, which is important for like heavy lifts or fast, quick twitch events, which obviously the NFL Combine is full of. It also helps with reducing metabolic waste, and then it also is just going to help to blood volume as well. So, obviously increased red blood cell count is going to help with athletic performance as well. So, the prescription from Joe DeFranco was every 2 hours to consume a pack of ramen, a bag of salt and vinegar chips. We just worked our way through a big ass bag of salt and vinegar chips. And we did a 24-ounce Gatorade it came out to, but it was a G2. It was a low-calorie Gatorade. So obviously you're just loading up on sodium and electrolytes prior to this big lift to try to get us some new bench PRs. You'll see some of the clips of us kind of down in that food. It got pretty old.
Are you tired of it yet? It sits a little heavier than I think.
So we give it credit for.
It's like sopped in water.
Not mine. I poured mine out. No, it was big to pack it in after instead of putting it in the water and then pouring the water out.
Also got chicken. That's not part of the protocol.
It's turkey, and that's not either. No, I felt good last night. The workout last night was.
Actually, my workout kind of blew last night, and I don't know if that was the ramen or
The indigestion or the hypertension?
I felt like a little bit of a gut.
Yeah. Super fat. Tonight I'm going to do Greek yogurt. Just because it got pretty old last night.
Yeah.
Last night was my breaking point. I think it was my 5th straight ramen meal last night.
It feels like I just have a ramen noodle bowl
Yeah.
sitting like 6-ish each.
Yeah, there's smarter ways, just like sea salting your food. There's much smarter ways to do this, but we decided to do the actual prescription, see how it felt. I feel pretty full right now, like in more ways than one. No, I don't feel like beach ready right now, that's for sure. But like I said, I feel like I'm retaining a lot of fluid, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
You guys will see the results. We're gonna we're obviously getting ready for the gym right now, and we'll see how the numbers fly. I don't know if you already mentioned this. Like, I haven't done any sincere heavy bench training. A couple of years ago I did small log and I put a lot on my bench. Got to basically a little over 300. I never hit 3 plates though. That would be top of the line. Go buy some ramen right after this if that works out. I'm kind of getting a new baseline. He's potentially going for 4 plates.
My PR is 385 right now, and I hit that on just a heavy day with our friend Josh like a month ago about, and it was on a day I wasn't supposed to test, but I was just feeling it. So, but yeah, I hit 385, and it was semi-smooth. 405 would be a true testament that sodium loading really works really well.
So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna bring the camera into the session so you can see our kind of warm up, see how things are flying. So we'll see you soon. We're here. Dude, you got that easy. That was super smooth. Come on. Did you touch it? No! It gave me coronavirus. Dude, that might be the most impressive. Oh my god. Dude, a tempo 405 is that. A 12-second contraction. What? Dude, I really didn't. I felt
Dave Castro, if you're watching, you no longer have the slowest rep on the internet.
Okay, so we just did it. The workout, the big one. As you saw, Trav PR pretty big. A 405 tempo concentric, 16 seconds up. That was honestly like that's impressive to have that much time under tension and be able to lock out.
Yeah.
So I mean, how much do you feel like that could have come from the sodium like the sodium loading? I do feel like there was probably a little boost, like we were saying when we came in. I just felt really full. I just felt like I wanted to feel when I was hitting a big bench. To be realistic, I'm not going to play it up like it was responsible for 20 pounds. When I hit the 385, I knew there was probably like another 5 to 10 in there. I didn't expect to hit 405 today. I don't know if at this point if we're going to post. I had a failed attempt with the 4 bumper plates on there, which was just a bad tactical move. I had never unracked 4 bumper plates before. But there was a little bamboo bar action going on there on the way down. But I got stuck in the same place. I got stuck like 3/4 of the way up. And then in the, like Troy said, the rep that rivals Dave Castro's deadlift is the longest rep on the internet. I got stuck in the same spot. So next cycle, I mean, like that's just something to take moving forward, is that my lockout was the weak spot, like which has actually never been the case. It's always been the middle of the rep. So I've been working on that a lot. And it showed, but yeah, now, you know, more direct triceps work, more lockout work, and but I mean, for right now, 405, I'm pretty ecstatic about that. That's like definitely a lifetime goal. So I mean, like I mentioned in kind of the preview, I don't like just my pushing movements in general. I don't train for strength as much as I definitely should, and I think after today, kind of, it's going to motivate me a little bit to do a little less volume and focus a little more on just straight power and strength. I mean, I've sort of tied my old PR. I got 300. Trav, like, his fingers, like, grazed the bottom. I mean, if it had been a fight or flight situation where I didn't have a spotter, I would have definitely gotten it up. Like, I didn't start to retreat.
It was a super gentle bump, and I'm not just saying that. I mean, it was literally like, I probably could have let it go for another second or so.
Yeah.
It was a little early.
That's just the way it is. So, I mean, it's hard to say for me. I mean, I, like, failed 285 a few months ago, but, I mean, that was at the end of, like, a pyramiding up bench press. So it's kind of hard to say. I mean, I think it helped a little bit, but, I mean, if you're going for, like, PR or something like that, I mean, you don't have to do Gatorade and ramen, definitely not, and chips and anything like that. But I do think there is something there with like the sodium, and then we didn't even mention like, I mean, carb loading, you know, all the carbs, and we were still eating normal food like eggs and meat and things like that.
A lot of people, like at least from the fields I've come from, like CrossFit or like some of the cross training, like hybrid fields, people are scared of carbs. And man, just having done both, having done like keto, super restrictive paleo type stuff, and then reintegrating carbs, I don't know how you can lift heavy on a regular basis and not have at least some high carb days in there. Like it just performance wise, there's no comparison. So.
All right, well there you go. That was our experiment of the Joe DeFranco Ramen Gatorade, and thanks for watching.